Know him. Gosh darn legend. Disc 1 is Subsistence. Okay, let me see what exactly, because I've got two discs here. I'm using the other controller now. It should say... Playing Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. I like Metal Gear Solid 1. So I should play on normal, probably. Standard difficulty. Still hit circle to select the menu items, so that's good. Maybe that's why when you say...
After the end of World War II, the world
Same
was
voice,
split
too.
into two, East and West. This marked the
The
beginning
game
of
up 3
the
makes you
era called
work.
the Cold War.
I bet. We'll find out just how hard. But yeah, man, I hope we get to do a collab on in a way, maybe a whatever comes up, whatever sounds good, even if it's just some more random retro or Donkey Kong Country series. I thank you for the 50,000 channel point redemption. David Hayter, classic voice of all the Snake series characters, and a lot of other characters, but most known for his Solid Snake voiceovers from Konami.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
Yep, this is old school. But on the PlayStation 2, so it looks a lot better than PlayStation 1.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
I have not ever played this, guys. This is going to be first play for me, for sure.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Pretty fun.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
There it is, yeah. So it's actually called Snake Eater, but from the later chapters. For whatever reason, Subsistence on the PS2 is like the combination game, had two discs.
Know what he's doing?
Or
Approaching release point.
even playing an online mode where you're able
10
to like
minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
hunt each other, I guess.
Said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
But I like smoking. You still got the fingerless gloves for just the few trigger finger ones. Pretty cool. Motion director, so Toyota. Classic.
Depressurization
I don't
complete.
know if they're related to anybody from Toyota, but that'd be kind of cool.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Big Boss is so cool. It is like facts. So,
Sunrise.
is this who they created the clones from? Big Boss here. Big Beam Snake Eater. Snake Eater by Noise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes
It's
to drop
negative
off.
46
Stand up.
Celsius. Oh, that's outside. It's really cool.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
The Halo. Nice.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
This is a cool opening, though.
Status okay. All green.
It sounds like the Colonel's on the mic still.
5, 4,
Just a younger Colonel, maybe.
2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
That's cool. Wow. What a time. Directed by Hideo Kojima. So the Hideo, did you see that? Did you guys see when it paused my screen altogether and was
Jack,
black?
I've got some important news.
Hideo in the corner.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov, isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th,
At least Meryl didn't die the last time we were trying this, and I was the only one to ever choke them out.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket.
Interesting. It's always rockets
After
and
Gagarin's
engineered
flight,
space stuff, huh?
Sokolov left rocket development.
Still have a little bit of these bit of honeys. I guess I better eat one for a late night snack.
From a lowly technician to head
What's
of
your
the
guys'
design
favorite late
bureau,
night snack
that's
or
quite a
candy or
success
anything
story, so why do you
of
want to
that
defend?
nature?
It seems
You'll have
he'd
to let me
become
know while
afraid
we're
of his
still
own
just sitting here
creation.
chatting through a movie.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind.
Oh, dang.
And went over the fence.
Forks, do not
exactly.
kneel. What's
One of
up?
his conditions was that his family was also to be taken
You hit with
safely
the
to
actual
West.
Amazon ads? Hey,
The mole
well, thanks
to
for
get the
being
family
here.
out first, and
First
succeeded
time
in
chatting
sneaking
too.
Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards.
If you stream it, welcome. We actually just got through Psycho Mantis
The security
and a
officer
lot of
decided
different
to
bosses
still
from Metal Gear
hold
Solid
back
1.
Then what?
This
We
is my
got
first play of
Sokolov
Metal
over
Gear
in
Solid
one
3,
piece, but the whole
and if you're
ordeal
just getting through
left
some
him
ads,
exhausted, and we checked him into a
apologies.
hospital
Thank you for
West Berlin.
popping in.
It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union
chocolate.
to Berlin. He was in no condition
Lots of good
to
chocolate
be
out there.
coherent.
How are you doing tonight,
And it was
Forks?
only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
We just kicked off Metal Gear Solid 3.
October the 16th,
Oh, my snacks? Oh man, I know.
President Kennedy received word that the Soviets
I actually just opened them back up. They're like freeze-dried bit of honeys. I found them at this little shop that was doing a variety of things, and they said they sell them all in bulk and online and stuff. Yeah, but how are you doing there, Forks?
But the Soviets didn't back down. Instead,
You're reverse
placing
searing
their
some
armed
T-bone. That
forces
sounds
on
nice.
secondary alert.
Nice,
Soviet
nice.
transport ships carrying
I had some
missiles
pad
continued
thai
on course
for
towards
dinner
Cuba.
earlier, so I'm really
US and Soviet
splurging
forces
going into
were
Friday
alert
now.
for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic
But welcome. You said
negotiations
you
conducted
stream
with the
Metal Gear
US
Solid
and
stuff?
Security
What's your
Council
favorite Metal
and
Gear Solid game or Solid Snake
and
type
the
game?
hair-trigger standoff.
I think I loved his
Finally,
appearance
on
in
October
Super Smash
28th,
Bros.
the Soviet Union agreed
Brawl
to remove its
and the
missiles from
newer
Cuba. So
Ultimate.
the world avoided a nuclear holocaust.
That game is
But in order
fun
to
with
get the Soviets
almost
to
too
pull
many
their
characters in it
missiles
now.
out, we had to make a deal.
You mean
The hard
one where
question?
the
I get
US
it, I get it, I
agreed
get
to
it.
move
My
its
favorite's still
IRBMs
probably
from
to this
Turkey.
day Metal Gear Solid, the first
No.
one.
The Jupiter
Because
IRBMs deployed in Turkey
I grew
were
up watching my
obsolete.
dad try to get the guide,
We're
the
gonna
big,
get rid
thick
of them
old
anyway.
guide to beat it
Had
from
no
Blockbuster
strategic
in his
value
like 5
whatsoever
days he
to
had to
the
play.
US or the Russians.
Metal Gear
The Turkey deal
Solid
was a
1,
ruse.
best
Cover
is the
stories
third.
were
Alright, we're
fed
playing
by
the third
intelligence
now. It was
agencies
redeemed by
around
my
the
friend
world.
One More
So what
Death.
did the Russians
Good dude
really
here.
want?
Sokolov.
I'm just old.
They wanted us
No
to
ways,
return
no ways.
Sokolov.
I turned 33 in
You
like a
mean
couple
the
weeks,
Soviets
so
pulled out of Cuba
I
just to
mean,
get
I
their
was
hands on
born way back in the
Sokolov?
90 side too.
That's right.
Probably a
the
few
hell
that are
was he
older than me
working
too
on?
that are hanging out this
At
side,
the
but
time, we had no idea.
definitely
running
grew
out
up
of
with some
time.
of these.
Was either give up
I say my
Sokolov or
dad,
risk
being that like
full-scale
he
nuclear
rented
war.
it with a
In the end,
PlayStation
we
1
had
when
no
we didn't
choice.
have it. Nice, born in the 80s
President
though.
Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's
Respect,
demand.
respect. Good years though.
The next
You guys
day,
had the
I
best
got
cartoons
Sokolov
ever.
out of the hospital.
And then everything just kept getting better and better.
He's
Probably by the time the 90s came around, you had all the good
Sokolov
consoles, right?
Save me until he disappeared from my sight.
High Degree 3 is the best. Yeah, One More Death. See, good friend of mine, the mod here that redeemed this
Some
for a
new
playthrough.
information from one of our mods.
We have other redeems
About
too.
Sokolov?
Cowabunga it is.
Yes. He was taken
Right?
back to the research facility
Classic
and forced
Turtles
to
line.
continue working on the weapon in question under KGB.
With the meme to go with.
What's more,
But yeah, welcome
it's on the
everyone.
verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it?
Obviously these
Something
have
to do
huge
with space
cutscenes, so
rockets?
feel free to have
No.
chat about
Listen.
whatever you would like.
Same
I'm
technology.
not specifically 18 and
guess you're
up.
right.
I was
We don't know
never
the details, but
meant
it
to
appears
be
to be a
just
new
family
family
friendly on
device.
Twitch. When we moved from
For half
Facebook
a
gaming
year
to
now, the
Twitch now,
Soviets
we've been
have
here a
been
year
conducting
and a half,
frequent nuclear
going on
tests
almost 2
at
years.
Palatins.
Something to do with the
3 years
weapon
younger than
device.
you? Yeah.
We're
No
talking
worries,
about a
man.
secret weapon
Thought
so
you were
big,
the old
this
man.
ship was
Yeah,
ready
there
to
you
pull
go.
out a Cupid to get
Actually, one more death.
Still in the
My friend's
facility.
a few years
back.
older than me too, so
According
you guys
to
are
our
probably the same age.
intelligence, He's in Selino Yask, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west.
I think he's got
that's
2
known
years
as
on me at
Virgin
least.
Cliffs.
I have a couple other mods that are
Virgin
older.
Cliffs.
Got like one that
Nice
just
name
turned
for a
40,
virtuous mission.
and he's a gosh
They
darn
moved in
legend.
there
I had
just
no idea he was 40. He looks
Why?
the same age, like
Apparently,
maybe
they're conducting
a couple
field
years on
test
me,
of the
but
weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back.
good people,
This
man.
mission would
Lots of
never
good
have
people
been
around.
possible if it was still in the research facility.
Thanks for hanging this evening.
This
You
is
said
our
you probably
last
stream
chance.
this.
Sokolov must have known that too. When he
If you don't
contacted
stream on
us.
Twitch, let me know where you'd like to, catch this action, because I also post to YouTube. All the highlights go there under the same Slayer Super Show name now. It says Slayer the Gamer, and it'll say Twitch in the little parentheses, but that's about all I have on there. 36, hey, so that's right, yeah, you're 3 years older. You guys are probably the same darn age. That's why you like the same favorite Metal Gear Solid games, 3 and I think my favorite is to pick up and play, because I know the controls. I should be better at the gameplay, even though I haven't played it in years. Map streaming, love this game, just have to make time. Everyone has busy schedules, I totally understand that. It's definitely a commitment, but fun to do, even direct from console or some kind of capture if you have it on a newer console. Is anybody else excited to see this kind of stuff get on the Switch? 1 through 3, including Metal Gear, I believe the NES version, all on a collection. Mid-October, I believe it's dropping. Ready for Metal Gear Delta? Big beat, nice. Metal Gear Delta, is that the next chapter of the newer PS5 pet games?
To inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
I wish I owned the PS5 by now. It's been a hot minute since I've got a newer console. I got the Xbox One and the Switch. Those are the newer that I do have.
Take it easy.
But it's not the Series X or anything. It's just a good one.
Do you think Sokolov
Oh, okay, it's just called the remake. Gotcha.
The shock will be less than during a
Yeah,
parachute
the
jump, and the arm can handle
whole
up to 500
collection.
pounds.
It's a good time. And then the remake, if it's the Delta title, is that
She's
like
equipped
Metal
with
Gear
two 6-barrel 20mm
3 or
Falcon
4?
cannons, as well as two 40mm.
That's a complete like a remake, or are we probably
Sounds like she could hold her
talking
own
like
against
the
a battalion
remastered
of
versions?
tanks.
Even with the fuel in the
You play
reserve
every
tank,
game
we're
except
facing a
for
4-hour
if only
time limit.
Pachinko Boys could drop
All
that
goes
for
well,
on.
it
Oh,
shouldn't take
PC?
more than a few
Yeah, that would
hours.
be a killer.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything
He's just
goes
dropping the
wrong,
parachute
You'll
out
be eating
in
dinner,
the middle of
breakfast,
somewhere,
and all the rest of your
jungle-wise.
meals in the jungle.
So this is supposed to be centered around like the Cold War era, right? It's like 74 or something they said, or was it 60 something? Boys ever been to Japan? Pachinko parlor? Oh, Wild AF, they rip your ears. Pachinko parlors. I don't know, man. I have not. I've not been to Japan though. But bro, good to have everybody in that is enjoying some Metal Gear. Okay, so I was not going back far enough. So this is the earliest in the timeline though, right? Cold War was 60s, and then after all that settled down, is this more like Korean War? Nope. So when is Korea much later than that then? This just falls in its own timeline then, right? I'm spitballing, but did it go Cold War then Vietnam? I feel like Vietnam was older than Cold War though. No, that would make sense. 60s goes right into the 70s, so the 70s was Vietnam War, wasn't it? Was Vietnam then Cold War? Okay. I mean, with the Soviet missile crisis, that makes sense to me, but I think that was the 80s. So there was just that big stalemate. Was that like all of the late 60s and then into the 70s maybe? It's been a long time. Obviously before my 90s age of history lessons, but you know what? It's still somewhere in there.
Do you copy?
Codec. He's got
You're
the same
already in enemy
codec. Let's
territory,
go.
And somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to
Well,
each
we're
other.
basically the same age.
Your
It
code
feels
name for
like
this
it.
mission
You
will
just
be
know more
Naked
about it,
Snakes.
maybe
I'll be
because
referring to you
your
as Snake
knowledge
from
is
now
there.
on. You're not to mention
Naked
your
Snake.
real name.
Oh no, we're just naked.
Snake.
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
Survival training.
Yeah.
Read books like a
glad to hear
nerd.
that.
That's actually a good way to
If I
gain
ever
all the
ordered
knowledge
one at
then.
a restaurant, but
Be
It's
careful,
been
you
forever
might
since
not
I've
have
read
a choice.
a physical
What about you,
copy,
Major?
but I should be
Which
reading
type
more
are you?
digital, to be fair.
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
No, I've never been though. Yo, and
This
one
will
more
be
death.
a
I
sneaky
appreciate you
mission.
for hanging
You
for this
must not
time.
be
History
seen
isn't the
by
best.
enemy. You must leave
Beyond
no
my
trace of your
scope, I
presence.
should know more
Is
about
that
world
clear?
history though. I should.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In
Never
other
a
words,
better time to
weapons
learn
and
though,
equipment to
right?
procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're
You know, nerds are
completely
always
naked,
welcome
just
here
as
though.
your
So
name
I appreciate
implies.
you for popping in. If
Great.
you didn't know,
Now
we're
I
on the
see
road
why
to
you asked me
900
if I liked
follows.
snakes.
We're right
I
on the
suppose calling me
clutch
a
of it.
snake was your idea of a
So for those that
joke.
enjoy the stream,
No.
if you hit the follow
Good
button,
reason for that. I'll tell you
or
later
maybe you
when
have
the
already
time is
followed
right.
us,
Gotcha.
we're
Getting
tossing
back to the
flaming hot
subject, how
Doritos
exactly
for all
am
the
I supposed to
all the
feed
friends
myself?
and
You can
new
issue
Slayer
a knife
fam
and a
followers.
tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt
Dummy's
food.
Guide to American
You'll also
History.
find some
You're
medical
right.
supplies
It'd
in
be
your
like the
backpack.
Japanese
Yeah,
perspective
about the
of our
backpack.
American
I
history.
lost it in a tree on
I
the
mean,
way
I think
down.
Konami's Japanese. They sounds like it would be like a
I
Korean
see.
name,
Well, you'd better
but
go
everything
back and get
seems
it then.
for gaming
You know
side of
where it
things.
is?
It seems like everything's geared out of
No problem. I can see
Metal
it
Gear
from
Solid 2.
here.
Honestly, has the best
It's
take though.
stuck on a branch.
Respect. I have not played that far into Metal Gear Solid 2. This is
To
all
climb
new
a tree,
game.
stand
It's
in
on the
front of the
PS2,
tree
and I
that's covered
got
in
the
ivy and
collection
press
in
the
like
action
a
button.
box bundle of
I'll
Metal
be
Gear Solid
monitoring
1,
your
2, and
progress
3.
over the radio.
Japanese like to pretend
Can't risk
they weren't
violating
allied
Soviet
with the Nazis.
airspace, but I'll be
That's
in the
true.
gunship.
That's true. Maybe they're like rewriting the
Frequency
history
is
so that we will forget that part.
140.85.
That's why there's
I'll give
probably
you a
going to be some
call if I
bias no
need to
matter
talk.
what game we play though.
If you need to
Don't
talk
go to
me,
Japan.
use the send
Oh
button.
right, and don't go
Okay,
there and
Snake.
ask about what
Go
happened in
get
World War
your
II. They
backpack.
just they play pretend. It's honestly pretty rough though. Like even the scope of things here, when they're talking about Hiroshima, I'm like, that was a rough time. We definitely dropped a big old surprise, and that was a sad time. I think for the world to be in kind of just this heated moment of what the hell is going on, right? Ever since D-Day and on. I mean, that was World War II and on. Like, everything just went helter-skelter for like 30 years, it seems like. So for my sneaky sneak, okay, I go to 60% if I'm crouched. Running is 0%. And is that just telling me how stealthy I am? Okay, that's kind of cool. Ooh, I'm 80% if I'm completely prone in grass. I like this third-person view we get to work with here. Can you... You can completely drop off. Snake is dead. I knew there was going to be no borders to this. Yo, you teach English in Tokyo? Let's go. Well, that's awesome to hear. Okay, select is still just the codec. Well, they done and went and surprise attack. Then they lost. Now they just pretend Germany doesn't exist. It's wild. Germany wants to forget all about World War II as well. I mean, I won't lie. Like, Nazism, I'm glad it is fallen away from all of that. Okay, so triangle to hop up on stuff. I didn't read the manual on this, guys. Obviously, I should have hit triangle, not X. But if you truly do teach English in Tokyo, that's awesome. You'll have to tell me more about Japan. What do you like the most about Japan? Like if you moved there, is the culture just really rich? Is the food amazing? Yeah, it's triangle to climb. I was a little late. I was a little late in realizing what the heck we're supposed to do here. A revival pill, espionage pill developed by the CIA. It's in your tooth. You can wake up from fake death. Used with O in the window. Just from a fake death. Wow, I got nothing else though with the knife. Calorie bait. A balanced nutrition food. Press square button to hold. Release to throw. Strong square. Pressed varies distance. Wait, you can just throw this as a food? You can throw it? Okay, so R2 is still to equip, unequip, but it's different than R1, like I was thinking. Glitter, Oliver, Drab. And then we crawl. Is this just like the, Okay, this is the tutorial. I'm crawling backwards. Every single fucking gas station has onigiri. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Well, I'm glad that you got a ton of options for foods and everything else that you enjoy out here. What is the call? Also,
Snake, where do you think you're going? You can't expect to proceed with the mission without any weapons.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss the part where that's my problem? Cover your backpack. It's caught in a tree to the south. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I missed that. I thought you said I was completely naked for a minute. And now I suddenly gotta climb trees. Is it this big old tree? That does look like a backpack, doesn't it? What? That does look like my backpack. Apparently my guy really likes to just jump off things. It's a fun game. Ooh. Oh, nice. Wait, onigiri is just the game. Got it, got it. Your skin is darker than mild tan. You get hard, hilarious racism. Hunt animals for food. Good to know. Am I supposed to cut that down? I think I need to have my knife equipped. That makes sense, to be honest. This is a survival game, after all. Unlimited date. Oh, data for just $30 a month. All this with no hidden fees because you shouldn't need to share a place.
On that tree, right?
Hang and press the action button. It would seem so easy. Jeez, okay. So just literally point a direction and hold triangle is the action. Man, we're learning.
I see you've retrieved your
Onigiri's a fun
backpack.
game though. Yo, Mifa, I appreciate you for hanging. I hope everybody's having as solid of a week as you can to wrap up your Friday soon.
In the survival viewer,
It's got to be
choose
later
the
on a
weapon
Friday.
from the backpack.
Orcs,
Your
if
available
you're in
weapons will
Tokyo.
be displayed
What time is it where
in
you're
the
at?
upper left.
My Australian
list,
friend
choose
is
the
pretty
weapon you
late
want
in
to
the
equip
afternoon
and press
on a
the enter
Friday.
button.
It's
For
almost,
other
gosh,
equipped
it's
items,
quarter to
just do the
midnight
same thing from
on my
items.
West Coast
Got it.
U.S. time here.
Use the
I'm in
survival
Washington.
viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance.
So there's so many more
You
elements
won't
that we
be
get to
able
play with
shoot
here.
accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly.
Eesh, okay.
Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out.
I'll probably give this like half an hour, see how far we get into the first play.
You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right.
Hush, little
It's been fitted
puppy,
with
it's
its own
got
suppressor.
at least a suppressor.
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Interesting.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone.
We got a
So don't get
Clobopus
too trigger happy with it.
from the
The
Pokemon
suppressor's
community game.
durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
Jeez.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or
Well, that's
bodily
awesome,
waste.
Forks, on the
Same goes for bullets
setup
and
over there.
cartridges, too. Your
I'm
presence
glad
in
it's
enemy
working out well.
territory is already a
If you
violation
do
of
just teach
international
over there,
conventions of warfare.
who knows? Not a lot of
There
people
aren't
get to
supposed
kind of
be any
leave
American soldiers in Russia.
this side of
It would
things and
spark an
fully
international incident.
do
Can't
that
let
for like a
anyone
living
see
in another
You can't
country
let
that
the
they're,
enemy know you're there.
successful
This
in.
is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense.
I don't know how long you've been there, but I hope it's
There'll
going
be
well.
no rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Awesome.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose.
Drink all the milk, dang.
SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule.
Okay,
Tape it to
I
your body
found
so you
that.
can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Oh, that's wild.
Right.
So much
I guess that
deep
means I can't
thinking
count
for a
on
game
any
that's like a game, right?
Correct.
They just
The
thought of
mission
everything.
rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the river.
Yo,
I'll
Walter.
introduce them to you.
Fake deaths, right? How's it going, buddy?
Utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring the physical condition and medical. As well recording your mission statement. A member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gun.
On the gunship with you. Oh, nice.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to
I'm
meet you.
paramedic.
As an medic, it comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr.
That's
Snake?
hilarious.
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
Always the
After a
comedy
week,
between
no
him and the
one has a
ladies.
name. What's your name?
Oh, Walter with the pug raid. Let's go.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell
Hilarious,
you,
man.
you
Thanks
managed
for
to
being
make it
here.
back alive.
When are you
My
actually
frequency
streaming?
is 145.73.
Walter Castro
We
raided
found this
us with
frequency.
She's
one
also in
fuse.
charge of recording your mission data.
145,
Whenever you want to
73.
save, send a message over the reserved save
Exciting
frequency.
adventure, super pug rage is a rescue. Only you and your pug. How are you and the pug, man? Happy nearly Friday.
That's right. It
Those
also
friends out
records
there.
the state of your health.
Good to know.
Glad you found
There's
this,
one more
Walter.
person I want
Hope
to
your
introduce you to, Snake.
week has been swell after the
Speaking of
4th, I
snakes,
guess.
You remember the boss, don't you?
If not, though,
A
friends,
legendary soldier and your mentor.
let me know how the week's
Actually, it was
been. We're
the boss
almost
that got the DCI's
to Friday
authorization in the first
on the
place.
West Coast.
She's going to
I
be
think
serving
I have
as
to try on the
Fox's
Blueberry
mission
channel and
advisor.
test my. Put your
Bosses.
iPhone in a docking
She
station
also
to charge
helped
the
me
phone.
plan this mission. She and I were at
Yes,
SAS
I
together.
guess streaming straight from a
Jack, is
phone
that
will
you?
drain the battery
How many
for sure.
years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Boss, different kind of boss, right? Lady boss.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
How was he keeping
Of
it
course I
tracked down
can.
to the hour?
I know all about you.
Jesus.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
To Alderaan.
You didn't need me.
Dinner time. Hey, no worries. Thank you,
But there
Sam.
were still so many things
Appreciate
I
you, One More
wanted you
Death,
to
and
teach
everybody
me.
else. Thursday
No.
night pickle
I
cucumber
taught
night.
you everything you needed to know about
Thursday
fighting
for one thing.
techniques.
Yep.
I taught you all I could.
Hey, enjoy your lamb and
The rest
such.
you need to learn on your
One More
own.
Death there.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like
Walter,
a
I'd give you a
soldier?
shout out, man. If
How
you
to
are
think like a
gonna
soldier?
stream over here,
I
I know
can't
you're gonna
teach
try
you
to
that.
maybe stream on the Facebook side.
A
That's even
soldier
cooler.
needs to be strong in
Where I
spirit,
started, too.
body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from
Yes,
someone else is
Australian
technique.
friend is
In
in.
fact,
Just
technique
lurking for
doesn't
now.
even
He's going off
matter.
for the dinner, I think.
What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of
Everybody's
a
on
single
the same
coin.
comm channels.
They're the
I'm really
same thing.
confused because this is
I
all under
can't teach you
colonels.
how to
Are they in the
think.
same room?
You'll just have to figure it out for yourself.
They must be.
Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having
Jack.
personal feelings about your comrades
John
is one of the
Doe.
worst sins you can commit. Politics
The
determine
first,
who you face
John
on the
Doe.
battlefield.
Hey, you
And
too.
politics are a
Appreciate you.
living
And Walter
thing.
with all the
They
commands, man.
change along with the times.
Yes, we still have those
Yesterday's good
active.
might be
eBay, I
tomorrow's
don't do a
end.
lot of selling right
Is
now.
that
It's
why
been
you
a hot
abandoned
minute,
me?
but we still have a
No,
channel for
It
it.
had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever
I think it's funny, like
orders
he's
given.
Snake to
It's not
us,
his place
nicknamed
to
Solid
question
Snake, but
why.
obviously he's had a different
But you
name
were
before
looking
that.
for a reason to fight.
Yeah, where'd all
You
the
are a
can? You
natural
got all of them
born fighter.
down. You've been
But
looking
you're
at the
not
commands
quite a
list,
soldier.
Walter.
A soldier is a political tool, nothing more.
Keep you the
That's doubly
VIP,
true
man.
if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no
Excuse
place
me.
in his mission.
It's definitely
He
getting
has
close
no
to midnight.
enemies
Gosh.
and no friends.
Pizza time.
What do you guys have for dinner?
Follow the
Walter
orders
says
given.
pizza time.
That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done.
Just drop that in front of the subtitles. Do whatever I have to do to get
That's
the
not
job
the
done.
same thing.
Don't
Sooner
think about
or
politics.
later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient.
So
Loyalty
she's
to
the
end.
Confucius Say Mei Ling
Do you
lady,
know
isn't
what it
she?
means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your
I
country.
feel like
I follow
they
the
work together
president and the
closer.
top
though.
brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow.
Yeah,
the
what
will
games
of
do you
the
guys
leader,
enjoy the most
no matter
on the
who's in
PlayStation?
charge.
1,
People are the
2,
ones
those
who
kind of
dictate
earlier
the mission.
consoles? What
Then
kind of
who does?
games? What's your
The
favorite
times.
genre?
People's values
If you don't have a
change
favorite
over
genre, I
time.
guess what's your favorite
And
series?
so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such
the
thing
old
as
school.
an enemy in absolute
I
terms.
can say
The
Kingdom
enemies
Hearts
we
has a
fight
really
are
special
only
place
enemies in relative
from when I
terms,
discovered that
constantly
series,
changing with
and
the
Final
times.
Fantasy 8 in
As
particular.
long as we have loyalty
First GTA
to the
game,
end,
nice. Final Fantasy
there's
8
no
I
point in
enjoyed
believing
way
in
more than I
anything,
should have because I
even
played
in
it
those we
first
love.
of all the Final Fantasies.
That's
That one
the way a
introduced me to
soldier's
the
supposed
series.
to think.
The
An
only thing we can
oddball
believe
considering
in
it's
with
different
absolute
with the
certainty
junction
is
system
the
and
mission,
GFs
Jack.
and all that.
All
But
right, but do me a favor.
Resident
What is
Evil
it?
was also one of my
Call me
other favorite
Snake.
series. Resident Evil 3
Snake.
in
Oh, right.
particular.
Your
I
code
played
name
a
is
lot when I
Snake.
was even younger.
It suits you well.
Then
That's right. The
Getting into
legendary
Final
unit
Fantasy,
that the
to
boss
be
put
honest.
together during World War II was a snake.
the
The Cobra
good,
unit.
it's good
A
stuff.
group of heroes that brought the war to an
Like
end
the
and
first
saved the
GTA,
world. As long as you've got a
that's awesome. I think
legendary
I
hero
liked
backing you
Vice
up, you'll
City
be
when that
fine.
came out. I played
Isn't
it
that
on
right,
PC
Snake?
way
Yeah,
back.
I can't think of anyone else I'd
Nice.
rather have with
Yeah, a little
me.
bit in college.
Oh,
I
and
played
one more
PS2
thing, boss.
briefly,
Yes,
but that's what
It's good
like
to
got
hear
me
your
onto that
voice
game,
again.
knowing that it was good graphics.
same here. After all,
It looked
who knows if
clunky
either of us will
playing
make it
it
out
again
alive.
now,
Snake,
but it
you
was
were always
pretty
best
neat
at
lighting
urban
and graphics
warfare
for the
and
time.
infiltrating buildings.
PlayStation
But this
2.
is the jungle.
This is top
Survival
of the
is
line
going
for
to be
PlayStation
key.
2 as well.
Those
Gosh, this
CQC
opening is
techniques
like
I taught you are
30
sure to
minutes
come in
long, isn't
handy.
it?
CQC. Close
Close
quarters
quarters
combat.
combat, huh?
I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not
Guess
to
we're gonna
worry.
learn.
I'll be here to help you
So she's a
remember. After
CQC
all, this
expert.
is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
Wants to know
My
everything he can
frequency
about
is
this.
141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Sounds like the Nikita
Your
gal.
mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being
Sokolov.
held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your
This is a
current
lot to
position.
be getting in over the random.
Avoid heavy combat and
radio
don't
in
let
the
anyone
woods.
see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Is it? Is it a stealth mission? I guess I could really fail that then, couldn't I? Not being stealthy. But I only have a knife and a tranquilizer going to start.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Okay. Trying to remember here.
Commencing virtuous mission. Now.
What do I save it with then? It would be nice to know. We got all of our random supplies. Active sonar, senses detect animal sounds with sound waves. Consumes battery power though. AP. Vibrates when detecting life forms. Equipped to use. Consumes battery power while used. All the vibrations will be off when activated. Huh. That's kind of cool. And they got this with the knife on it. Tranquilizer gun. So this is the mark. It's like a 22 with interesting. Directional microphone can pick up small sounds when equipped. That's cool. The first person stuff in this is pretty solid. Oh, there's a snake. Hello, snake. Am I supposed to eat the snake? I mean, oh, I did get a rattlesnake cheeks. Oh, what's up, Walt? Thanks for the like, man. Brother, help me. This is a knife. What's the name of the movie? I was from Australia. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That game, Crocodile Dundee, I think we're thinking of. Swampland. You guys, it's pretty late. I'd check on something with the wife. She is up, I think, a brief bit. Well, again, the rest is getting worse, which sucks. Oh. She did come down for a second. So I gotta say goodnight to the wifey, guys. We might be... Push down for memories. Okay, so this is everybody. And then save it with 140.96.
Saving the game, Snake?
Oh, it's through the paramedic. Okay. That's a long way to cutscenes. Again, appreciate y'all for being here. It is after midnight. I've been live for almost 3 hours. Saving. Save successful.
Boom shakalaka!
Gosh, that was over half an
Hey,
hour of
Snake,
cutscenes.
you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
Sure.
No, what is it?
Oh, I
It's a
have.
movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla.
Godzilla!
Enormous size in a nuclear test.
Do they
and
actually?
goes on
There's a
rampage
band
in
called
Tokyo.
Godzilla, I think. I feel like they're making
Then
fun of
Marshall
Godzilla.
Islands must be crawling with
But-
giant monsters right about now.
In
It's just
Japan,
make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have
I
been
know
so
they don't
tight
say the
lately.
L's the same. So you
Snake,
think
it's a
they
movie,
say it
not a
slightly
report
different when they
article
made that
solving us.
movie?
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons,
The
and
two
humanity
L's
has no way to
in
stop the
Spanish, would
monster.
you say
Dr.
Godzilla?
Serizawa develops a new type of
See,
weapon.
I all these
But
questions and no
meanwhile,
answers.
Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo,
What do you think,
obliterating
Walter?
everything in its path.
When you read
It was
that,
originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version.
if you
too.
said it in
I
Spanish, it would
recommend
probably
seeing
be
the
like the
original
two L's make a
Japanese one
Y,
if you get a
right?
chance.
Like a yai
It's mostly
sound,
mindless fun, but
Godzilla.
it's also got a serious anti-nuke message. as
English
well.
is so confusing
Where
though.
can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
The original.
Well,
Huh.
if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies?
When
then?
was this movie at? It must have been around
Of course.
2004. They're making
Everybody
the
loves Godzilla.
joke about it. No
You
worries.
sure know a lot about movies.
But this was supposed to
I
be
don't
way
suppose
back
you're the
in
movie watching type, are you?
Not
the
really.
Cold War.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your
End
life.
that war, but
It's always good to be able to look at
think
things from a different
70s?
perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No
3 or
kidding.
4.
Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Ah! Got me, Walter. Alright, so we saved it. The boss. Paramedic. Major Tom to ground control. Is that his call sign? I love it.
Snake, do you see any tufts of grass?
This is
Yeah.
Major Tom
What kind
to
of
ground
grass?
control.
Just ordinary
We're
grass.
stepping
Nothing
through
special.
the door.
You should check it anyhow.
It's pretty thick grass, about waist high.
If you crawl into the grass, you can advance undercover. When you do, the camera automatically switches to intrusion view.
Intrusion.
If you want to stand up again, press and
Oh,
hold
that's
the
cool.
crawl
So when you're in
button
thick
once more.
grass, you actually go in first
If
person
you
view.
press the crawl button briefly, you'll crouch in that spot. This allows you to observe things without blowing your cover. Got it? What
Oh, I'm learning so much. Jasu
What's that mean?
Bukahatsu.
do you mean?
Welcome in. Thanks for the raid.
Just so
We
you
were
can tell me that.
actually thinking about ramping
right.
up some Metal Gear Solid 3.
Pretty
Oh, they-
useful, huh?
Bakuatsu raided us with
For
9
the raid.
raids.
By all means.
How was the stream? What were y'all playing?
Even when
Hey.
hidden in grass, if you make a
Retro
noise,
games for
your
you? Was it
enemies
some
will locate
Mario? Was it
When
something
enemies are
old school,
nearby,
like
you.
retro
Move the slight
indeed?
movements of the left analog stick.
Yeah,
That
welcome.
way you can proceed with minimal disturbance.
Give a quick moment to shout out you, and thank you so much for bringing your party over here. I am Slayer of Slayer Super Show, formerly SMB Slayer. We play a lot of variety now, more than we do the SMB, which was old school for Mario Bros. Loving it. You guys do a lot of speedruns and such over there? I think I spelled your name right. Be sure and go follow our friend Jasu Bakuhatsu. Variety stuff nominated by viewers. We finished with, oh nice, yes, 8, which isn't really retro. That's a later title for yes. I think I'm saying it maybe right. Yes. Gosh, I remember there was like the 1 and 2 had their own collection, and I think that might have even gone back to the NES. So that series has been around forever. This is Intrusion View. We're out with Snake, trying to learn how to navigate the grasses and not get killed. We just started this, basically. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Trusting your viewers over here. Welcome. To everybody that just popped in with this raid. I know little about this game. This is the first play. We were past Psycho Mantis in the... Oh, nice. We were sinking in the swamp. Uh oh. Oh god, that's an actual alligator. I think I pissed him off. Did he actually bite me? Yeah, I don't think I want to fight an alligator yet. I just realized though they're all over. Gosh, there's two of them there, and another one over here. And I'm just sinking, like sinking. No, no, no! Don't do that! Don't do that, snake! 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 The snake is dead.
What's going
Snake
on?
does
Snake!
not do well in the wild. Love Metal Gear Solid 3 though, one of your favorite games. Haven't played in 10 years. I have not ever actually played this past with the talking we've had for the first half an hour was all intro. Anyway, we did just save it. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna look like a fool bumping into alligators, crocodiles, whatever they are on the shore here. What did I get so far? Oh, I got a random bit of snake. I thought it was just food. Did I pick up actual food? Or was that supposed to heal me? Fake death pill. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay. So that's sand or sinking salami burgers. I definitely don't want to go out in the middle of that anymore. It's official. These things are everywhere. This is like border control. My bullets are full. There's random bullets out here in the forest. I love it. But yeah, that's awesome. So what is your favorite Metal Gear game? Is this pretty much your favorite? Is that a verdict? This looks like an opening. I'm so lost without radar, to be honest. I'm playing this on normal. And I cannot tell you if I was regretting this, knowing that I played the other one, Metal Gear Solid, that I do know, but way back, like also 10 plus years back. What was the last time we played that? Was it the same where you hold square and... Okay. We got really focused there for a second. Okay, so we moved on. Next one. Yeah, 3's number 1 for you. Nice. That has been a consensus. I had a couple other people. The one that redeemed this, you like all of them except 4. Okay. Phantom Pain. Is that number 4? Metal Gear Solid 4? No, that's 5. I heard 5 was really good, though. 5 is the Phantom Pain, right? That's on the newer consoles as well. Like PS4 and better.
Major, I've spotted 2
Was
enemy
there a Metal Gear
soldiers.
6 already then? That I probably missed, because I haven't gotten anything newer than a PS3, to be honest.
AK-47s.
Nice. Ended up getting that taken when I moved. Had a storage unit, and some of the stuff, some of our older gaming unit stuff was taken. I recovered most of it,
Your presence in Soviet
doing my own little
territory is
pick
already
and
a
find
violation of international
from
law.
a retro
You can't let the Kremlin
gaming shop.
find out
Actually, they
the
helped me
CIA
nab
and
the
the
bad
American
guys, which is pretty
government
neat.
involved.
But we had since
Contact with
moved
the
back. I
enemy
went from
is
Washington
strictly
State to
prohibited.
Oregon for 3 years
Don't
with my
engage them
family.
in battle either.
We grew
This
quite a bit.
is
Now
a
we're back in
stealth
Washington
mission.
State. So
Got that?
for those of you
The
that are here,
major-
I am
The point of this
full-time
mission
dad,
is to
part-time
sneak through the
streamer.
jungle without being
I
seen.
do this when I
The
can.
success of the mission
Usually
depends on
Tuesday,
how
Thursday,
well you use your
and some
camouflage.
Sundays.
Change your camouflage by selecting camouflage.
So
from the
much more to
survival
this
viewer.
game than I
The
thought.
uniform option lets you
Like,
pick your uniform, while the face option lets you change your
It's
face paint.
deep. I did not
Choosing
know it was going to be
camouflage
this
that
deep, to be
blends in
honest.
with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively.
And sorry about that. There's a green screen filter
Also,
that I have
don't forget
attached
that
with
anything that moves
this,
will
so I don't
stand
have to
out in
actually
the
use
jungle.
a
If you just stand up and run around like an idiot,
what I would call
you're
a
bound
bizarre
to be spotted. But if you crawl instead,
editing
you should
tool.
be able to sneak by without being noticed.
But yeah, to everybody that's been in
You can
tonight,
see
thank you so
how
much.
effective
We've had
your
a couple
camouflage
raids.
is by looking at the camo index.
Bloodhawk, one of my
The
good
camo
friends, plays
index shows
Apex
how well your
Legends.
current
Walter
camouflage blends
Castro
in
with the
surrounding
raid,
area.
single pug raid deal.
The higher the value,
He's just
the
a fun
harder you
lurker
are to
friend, and I
spot,
appreciate
vice
the
versa.
lurks too.
The key is to
And
make yourself one with
Jasu
nature.
Bakuhatsu.
Keep that in mind as you go along.
Thank
okay?
you for the raid, and I hope the Yas and continued games are a blast for y'all. Since it is late for myself as well, probably gonna wrap it up. We just hit over 3 hours. We're 3 hours and 5 minutes into the stream now. Okay, cool. We got a lot of the same stuff from the old school Metal Gear Solid side. This game is very familiar to me. I'm hoping to play more into it as we go. Major Tom and save control.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes, that's why I called you. That's why I call second save we've made so far. Probably gotta do this more often. This is, I guess, the tutorial phase of this, and I gotta learn camouflage and some other stuff, which is new. But yeah, thank you for the shout out to Hawk. He's got a Discord. We're gonna try some, like, I think I was on the train of thought of. We play some
Snake, do you know
random
the
games through
creature
the
from the
week. We
Black Lagoon?
do still play Kaizo. For those that want to donate channel points towards anything, he got me.
And they get picked off
No
one after the
solid
other by
radar.
this fishman thing.
Have to use our
And there
eyes.
was
Yes,
a scene when the
Zap,
heroine
branding
was going for a
in.
swim, and the creature
Zap, thank you
sneaks
for
up on
coming
her
in
from
again with the
underwater.
raid and
Oh,
friends
I
that
thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D
enjoy
effects of It Came From Outer Space were a lot more
the
intense,
Konami
but
times.
It wouldn't be referring to you
But yeah,
from outer
Invictus,
space,
we're
would it?
saving up to play Invictus. For those that know what that hack is about, it's an
Why do you say that?
intermediate hack that I have
Because
not
no
gotten
one on
to,
Earth could be as charming as you.
and it's on my back burner of one that I
Fine,
need to play
I'll just
by
get to the point,
Juz
Snake.
Cook.
be careful of what's
It's just
around
gonna be
you
the
when you're in
bigger
the water.
challenge of Kaizo I'll play
Just
this year, I
imagining you
think.
swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fish man.
We did get through Psycho
appreciate
Mantis.
the
We beat
concern.
Gray Fox, that
Fishmen aren't
cool
the only things that'll attack you
ninja
in the water. Really
from the
be
first
careful
Metal
out
Gear
there.
Solid.
Okay.
That one was a
And
bigger
don't
fight than
be
I remember.
attacking any pretty girls going
For some
a
reason, it
swim
kicked my
either.
butt multiple times
Are
with the
you
sucker
calling me a
punches at the end, and I ended up with
You
this
started it.
tiny bit of bar of health that he had, and he bopped me right in the nose. So that was fun. I feel like I see the grass moving, and I feel like I should cut it just to see what's in here. I did get something, didn't I? A frog. So where are these? What are these items? Like, I have a codec. Do I have an inventory for start menu? That's food. Okay. I need to stop hitting X. My bad. Not eaten yet. Taste unknown. I've killed the giant anaconda and a tree frog. I feel like we're supposed to. Oh, you can capture live ones too. That's cool. I think we're supposed to cook those up. Or maybe they go bad. I don't know. Camouflage for your face. You can use different masks for disguises. That's cool. Woodland. Nice. Uniform. Leaves out here. Well, that only makes sense. Okay. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This game is definitely a good time. Camera mode, you can have normal. What's normal? Always third person. You can change it. Alright, well, there's a map, and I know nothing about the game other than there's these sneaky guys that are staring right at me. So, I guess it's time to hide in the woods and stuff.
Who's that? Who's that?
Oh, it found me. Like, lickety split. Didn't I just save it? Am I supposed to be able to, like, carry this body around? I was trying to go in here and he saw me. Oh, geez, they're shooting me up. Maybe they know I'm in here. Holy crap. This is a tranquilizer gun in this. Like, they know I'm in here. This sucks. This really sucks. I don't know where to go. Are they running away? I know they're not running away right now. Game is freaky, man. I'm just a log on the ground. Please don't hurt me, right? Oh god. They're so smart. I'm freaking out, man. 0. Caution? There's more than evasion?
HQ.
This is HQ.
He's on top of me.
We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
Jesus Christ, where is he?
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
I would love not to have engagement with all of you. Not all of you at once. I don't even know how I didn't take a bullet for that. Right, Zap? I feel like you streamed this. Is anybody else streaming this? I am in caution. Okay, so there's a way to do sonar. Is it motion detector or do I do sonar? Detects animals with sound waves. And that same battery pack is what we use for all of them. Okay, interesting. Oh crap, like that guy knows I'm over here. So I'm 90% concealed. Can I first person like prank somebody from here? Oh, that's so cool. That makes sense. These guys are like, they know that I'm out here. Obviously. So they're just scouring the grass. Ah, good times. Yep, that's just me. I'm a log. All I am. Please. Wait, why are we... I was like, is somebody on top of me? Is that why the caution went away? Well, I obviously suck at this espionage level of game so far. This game has a funny tune to it right now. It reminds me of like a porno from the, like, you know, 80s or something. A whale lord appears. I have not caught the whale lord, so I will attempt to catch the whale lord.
HQ, HQ.
Thing's gone.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
He's snoozing. Oh. Perfect. What happens when he wakes up, though? Can I loot him? Like his weapons? I don't think I can, right? He gets to keep the weapons. I have to keep it quiet. Okay, whatever. So, you know, dead guy on a log. I don't know, man. How long they stay done.
Do you want to save?
Let's save this in another slot. We went this far, and this is as far as we're gonna get right now. Only because it's after like midnight by a good bit. It's almost 12:20. I was planning on raiding out by 12:15, 12:30.